Barbers, stylists, nail techs, trade workers, gig workers, bartenders, and beyond. What are y'all doing? Seriously, what are y'all doing? Many of you are shooting yourselves in the foot. And we're going to talk about how and how to fix it in this video. So this is JP from Blueprint for Prosperity, helping you to increase your net worth through relationship banking, maximizing your borrowing potential, proper use of life insurance, and the acquisition and ownership of real estate. I want you guys to like this video, subscribe to the channel. I'm uploading content daily to help you craft your personal blueprint for prosperity. So many of the different professionals that I just named and many others have this robust culture of working for money under the table and believe because you're not paying taxes on that money that you're somehow winning. And I get it. This is an intent to insult you. I get it. None of us like paying taxes. I totally understand it. As useful as they may be in our system, it's just not a good feeling. That having been said, there's been this robust culture for generations of getting paid cash. In today's world, Zelle, Venmo, and Cash App, finding different ways to get paid that are unreported. Recently, the IRS and particularly the Democratic Party was looking to push through a bill that would tax electronic transactions like Zelle and Cash App, Venmo as well, at the $600 threshold and above. And it was an uproar. Many of you cannot fathom having to pay taxes on that hard-earned money. I'm gonna tell you why that's actually working against you. One of your major objectives when you are working your way to building your wealth in this system is gaining capital. You need a higher level of economic participation, and you need to be working to gain as much access to capital as you possibly can. Many of you actually have a habit of trying to invest too soon. Investing works when you have enough money to make your money work for you. Many of us are not there yet. We don't have 6 and 7 figures piled up somewhere that can deploy into something and pay for our lifestyle. And until you get to that point, one of your primary objectives needs to be capital, showing income. And many of you are so busy avoiding taxes that you don't realize you're missing out on tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars in borrowing capacity that can lead to hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars in business transactions and investment returns. Follow me for a second. So I want every single one of you that come from this different background that work as some type of independent contractor or solopreneur or self-employed. I want you to think about how much money you probably make in a year that you don't report. Whatever the case may be, the pay you may get paid directly from your customers, tips, any type of earnings that you get. If you're a trade worker, maybe you're getting paid by cash on your jobs. How much money do you think you make a year versus how much you report on your taxes? Think about it. For many of you, it's 4 to 5 figures a year, in some cases even more. If you were to structure that income where it would be reported in tax, but verifiable and usable when applying for credit, you can open the door to tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars in credit. You could be literally making multiples on the taxes that you're losing reporting that income. Think about it for a second. You might have to pay 3, 4, or even 5 figures in taxes, but your borrowing capacity now has increased by 5 or 6 figures in a year over the course of a couple years. Many of you are not thinking smarter. You're working yourselves to death, and you're working backwards sometimes. And I'm here to help you fix it. You need to start reporting your income. I know it's going to be painful. I understand. I feel your pain. But the reality of it is, if you can start reporting that extra 4 to 5 figures a year, you instantly become available for tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars in more available credit. Can you imagine what you can deploy that into once you open yourself up to these high limit credit cards, business funding, higher levels of real estate affordability, being able to take down more expensive properties, This is the meal ticket that you guys are missing out on by dodging taxman. You're so busy worried about Uncle Sam that you're missing out on massive opportunities in this economy. So what I want every single one of you to do is to reflect back, maybe even take some time to reflect on how much income that you've passed up on and how much income you have going into 2023 or whatever year you catch this video. And I want you guys to commit to reporting this income. I want you to set up a business entity. I want you to set up a business bank account, set up payroll, and set up a W-2, set up yourself as a W-2 employee to that business and pay yourself that money. This is going to change everything for you in the income department when it comes to your fundability. Don't say I never taught you nothing. Thank y'all for tuning in. I enjoy bringing you this content. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, stay focused, stay in motion. I'll see y'all soon.